Yo, what is up, dudes? Well, it must be Thursday? Yeah, that's right. We have a bonus guitar this week. And it's not a brand that you may know because I think it's a relatively new brand. It's the first time that they are on my channel, and I'm interested in checking them out. They are an affordable brand. They have guitars that seemingly go as low as, $150, $200, and I think almost all of their guitars are under, $300 or $400. So they're a very affordable company, and I'm looking forward to checking it out. And I am speaking, of course, of, though you may not know it because it's kind of new. Oh, Gaia? It's something like that. And, it's as you may guess, an acoustic guitar. And we can open this up. It's quite the box. I suspect there's a box in this box. Probably. We'll start with this one, though. Oh, that's a lot of tape, man. There we go. Get that like that. And this like that. Oh, yeah. There we go. You know what? I'm going to put this up on the table ever so slightly just so I can continue with the slicing. Get it around the corners. That all looks good. All right. Is this? Yeah. This can just lift. Just like that. Oh, yeah. It is not a box in a box. It is get that box out of here. A bag in a box. Nice thick padded bag too. Very nice. Has the backpack, right? Two. I got them crossed. I have them crossed. Backpack style on the back, and a nice pocket. I don't know if you can see this on the front, and of course a pocket for your. Probably fit a small pedal board in there, but books, right? For students. So yeah, quite a bit. All right, nice. I can show it maybe on this camera here. Nice padded handle. If you can see that. All right, here we go. Oh, and just before I forget, it also has a foot on the bottom to hold it. These have been coming more and more than putting the little rubber pad on the bottom. I've noticed more and more companies. Oh, that's nice. I tell you, I don't know if I can show it here. It's quite a padding. It's one of the thicker, more luxurious acoustic cases I have seen, and it has a neck rest as well. This is quite the bag. Since I'm about to get rid of the bag and take it off camera, I want to cover everything about the bag. It's a beautiful bag. It is. It feels quite high end. So maybe this is one of their higher end guitars. I know that they make some carbon fiber stuff. Though that does not look like. Well, maybe it is carbon fiber. You look at the headstock, you're like, well, that just looks like rosewood. Right? Beautiful, but let's see. Are you all ready for this? See this go off camera. Oh yeah. Oh, wait a second. We have flip-flop. Oh yeah. Right. It should go gold at just the right angle. Let's see if we can get. You can almost see like a little gold. Oh, I gotta get it just right. Blue when it's straight on, gold at one angle, and usually purple. Yeah, there it is, purple at the other angle. Maybe down in this cam. Oh, no, this cam. This cam, that seems to... Oh, yeah, there you go. There you go, look at that. That is nice. Now, I'm going to show you two different cams. In this angle, it's purple. But on this angle, it's blue. Now, if I reverse this... oh, there it goes. See, could you almost see it in this camera over here? See the purple? It almost goes to like a gold, right? See it right there? It's almost like this gold undertone. I'm just familiar with this particular paint. It is beautiful. Look at that thing. Look at that. Man. That is one gorgeous guitar right there. And I believe it is carbon fiber, which is exciting. All right, you know the routine. I need to tune this up, plug it in. Look at that. It is acoustic electric. So plug it in. We will check it out. I will see you in a sec. All right, we are back. Yeah, I tell you, I've been really enjoying playing this guitar off camera as I was, setting it up and getting it ready for the, for the recording. One thing I found in the bag is this cool strap. I don't know if I showed that to you before. I forget. One nice thing is, you can see maybe in this camera here, is it has a little pick holder. You can put some picks in there. Nice touch. And it comes with it. And, oh yeah, and one other thing. Maybe in this cam, it has some strap locks. So if you like lock buttons, so these go over the end pin and will lock the strap on, so that you don't have to. And one less thing to worry about the the strap coming off or coming loose. So nice touch. I also looked up a few specs on this. And let's go over the specs really quickly, as we like to do. This is the Kahaya acoustic electric guitar kit. It's a 41-inch carbon fiber guitar that comes with a padded bag, a strap, and obviously a built-in pickup. And we'll get more into that in just a little bit. But just to give you just a little bit of specs on it here. Hold on. I had them here. Okay. The top material is spruce. It's a spruce top. The back material is carbon fiber. The neck is that okume, which is a type of, I believe, Asian mahogany. It's in the mahogany family. The fretboard is rosewood. They are steel strings. Obviously, it's not a nylon string guitar. It uses a piezo pickup onto the bridge, and we have some controls. Maybe in this cam you can see them. Some controls on the side. It's a 6-string, and any other... Got a little preamp. Any other thing I need to mention? Carbon fiber, 41-inch. I think we covered all that. Spruce, Akume fixed, piezo. I think that's it. So, spruce top, rosewood fretboard, carbon fiber body. Akume for the neck, and that's it, and a piezo pickup. Now, talking about that piezo, and maybe I'll get a little bit of this off camera, but you can see it here. You can see it's got a little bit of an EQ, right? We have a volume, which you can hear that. We also have Hold on, let me just... Now, if you're hearing reverb, it's because I have a little... I'm running direct. I'm not running through an amp. You're hearing the guitar directly. We're literally running it as a DI, which I think sounds best for acoustics. And I just put a little reverb on, and that's it, just so it doesn't sound so dry. Because, and then in a in a computer environment like that, there is no reflection. It's not like you have a microphone here and you're getting a little, reflection. You get nothing. So it's so dry. I threw on a little bit of reverb. But let's get back to this here. We have the little graphic EQ here. So the first one is the, the volume. And then you just have bass, middle, and treble. You have a tuner button, which I can turn that on. You can see the tuner just came on there. Now, if you notice, the audio is muted. I turn it off and the audio comes back again. It automatically kills the audio. And I really like that. I didn't even realize how much I liked it until I was working on this and I was trying to tune this up and get it going. And sometimes I just wanted to kill the audio of the guitar really quickly, right? Not to go out to the system. And the tuner acts like that. It acts as an instant mute. So not only is it tuning it up, it's also muting the output. So when you put the tuner on, the output signal is blocked, and it's just on the tuner itself that you see the... You see it turning green? Did you see it turn green there? All right, that's green, it's in tune. Blue, you're slightly out of tune, and it shows you where you are. I'll get some of this on cam so you can see it. It also has a phase switch, so... There's the phase, and then... I like that better. I'm gonna cut the bass. I just did it. I'm going to boost the bass on the slider. I'm going to cut the mids because the center part is 0, and then you can, because it's active, you can either cut it or boost it. So I'm cutting. And now I'm boosting the mids. Just making sure I'm not overdriving my signal, and I'm not. All right, I'm bringing that back to normal. I am cutting the highs. Here we go. And now I'm boosting the highs. You can totally hear that. So it's got a nice little active EQ system in it to be able to, boost or cut low, mid, or high, and dial in the sound you want. I've been doing it slightly scooped with a little bit of extra bass, a little bit of extra treble. One thing I notice is that the frets are pretty smooth. I'm not really feeling any sharp ends. Certainly there's no fret sprout, but just the ends themselves feel adequately dressed up, and they do. It all feels fine. And these guitars are very affordable. We've talked about this before, but Kahaya is probably a brand you've never heard of, and so they have a battle they have to fight to say, hey, listen, we're a decent guitar, please check us out. And one of the ways to do that is to be very competitive. So they're an affordable guitar. This guitar, and again, don't quote me on this because prices change, but at the time I am shooting this video, this carbon fiber guitar is under $300. And I suspect that, you know, if you catch it right with coupons and other things like that, it could even be far less than $300. So, again, just as a way for them to sort of break into a crowded market, you have to do it by being just a little bit better at the same price point. And that's what it feels like they're trying to do with this. Let me show you the back, if I could flip this over. Oh, I'm losing my strap there. Here we go. You can see it there. It's a beautiful guitar. It's also available in a black if the sparkly blue isn't your thing. And it's a flip-flop paint, if you notice, at a certain angle, as we discussed earlier when I first took it out. So, you know, if this is a little too much for you, they have a black, just a gloss black, that is beautiful as well. All right, it's actually a fairly loud guitar, and so what I want to do is I'm actually going to turn my microphone off a little bit, because I feel like I'm getting a lot of mic bleed through because the sound hole is up here, and it's got some bass and it's got some projection to it. So I'm just going to kill my mic here, and I'll play a few things, and then we'll come back and we'll talk a little more. Okay. Yeah, other than my tragic playing. Sorry about that. I'm trying over here, but you know. It is a great playing neck. I can't stress that enough. It's not quite as thin as an electric guitar neck, but it's not a big chunky acoustic guitar neck either. It's somewhere in between, sort of a medium feel. You know, and certainly the string, you know, just out of the box, I haven't adjusted any of this. It's fine. I'm sure if I wanted to, I could adjust things up or down using the truss rod or saddle and so forth. But haven't felt the need to do anything. It's been pretty good right out of the box. Right there, yeah. I also found the tuners to be smooth and accurate, and you know, and the nut has been. You can see it there, cut nice and clean. And so, you know, so far, you know, the acoustics are fairly simple guitars compared to an electric guitar, but, you know, the addition of the, you know, the tuner and the electronics, you know, really pushes it up a bit. All right, let's do a little bit more listening. I'm going to turn my mic off, and we'll do a little bit more guitar playing, and then we can wrap this up. Yeah, I wanted to emphasize that it's a pretty open cutaway up here. Easy access to all the frets. So, you know, if you're going to be doing a little bit of single note work up high, shouldn't have any problem at all. And there you go. The Kahaya carbon fiber. Let's get the official name here. It is the Kahaya. I believe it is just called, Acoustic Electric Guitar Kit. Carbon fiber adult guitar with padded bag, strap, built-in pickup. You know, they call it a beginner set, but I feel like this guitar is a little, it's a lot nicer than just a straight up like beginner guitar. It feels a little nicer. I think what they're trying to basically say is that it's affordable, that it's a budget-friendly, a low-cost guitar. And so they're using the word beginner. But I would say that, this punches, in terms of quality, from my experience and playing a lot of different levels of guitar, it's certainly suitable for a beginner. But man, you'd be getting an awesome guitar as a beginner. It's a nice guitar. So, I think what they're trying to say is that it's an affordable guitar. And like I said, carbon fiber, spruce top, and it's under $300 as of the time I'm recording this video. And I'll bet you can get it even a little cheaper because they do the coupons every once in a while. So there you go. All right, dudes, there you have it. I will have a link in the description for more information, specs I might have missed, pricing, anything like that. And there you have it. As always, thank you so much for hanging out, and rock on.